Hi, Kaylee. My name is Mrs. Johnsrud, and I will be your teacher this year in fourth grade. There are a couple things that I want to go through before school starts, just to make sure that you are ready to be logged on during our Google Meets during the day. So what I want you to do is to get your Chromebook out and get logged in and get to your home screen, which probably looks a little bit like this, what my screen looks like up here. When you are logged in, what I want you to do is open up your Google Chrome. So you're just going to double click on that, and a little box is going to pop up, and it should say Google. But I think on your Chromebooks, when yours pops up, your Clever automatically pops up, which looks like this. And if it is not, I want you to log into Clever. So in this little bar up here, I want you to type in this URL that I have here, clever.com/in/Lakers. And then when you have that link, I want you to hit enter, and it's going to take you to this screen. And at this screen, you're going to want to hit log in with Active Directory. And then this is going to pop up. The username won't be in there, and then your password won't be in there. Mine's just in there because I've logged in. What your username is going to be is your same username that you use to log into your computer. So yours might be like the K Anderson or whatever it is before the @ sign, but don't do anything after the at isd2149.org. So this is what you would log into your computer, but for this I just want you to have the first part of it. And then your password is going to be your capital LAKERS, Lakers, and then your lunch number, the same password that you use to log into your computer. And once you get logged in there, it's taking a little bit of time, you should see my page. It says M. Johnsrud's page. And so you're going to click on that. And then here's all of your classmates over here. You probably maybe can't see that just because I'm logged in as a teacher, but all of these different links will be right on this Clever page. So this is all the links that we use during the school day. Then what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you open up a new tab. Just keep Clever open. And I'm going to have you make sure that you're logged into your Gmail account. So if you're not, I already am, so mine looks a little bit different. But if you're not, over here it's going to say sign in. And you're going to want to log in to your Gmail account using your same login that you use for logging into your computer. But with that, you're going to have the at isd2149.org with it. So I'll show you here. I'll log out and log back in just to show you. Let's see here. Computer's being a little bit slow. Okay, over here. I am going to sign out. Okay, so when you sign in, you need to enter in your whole username. So yours is going to be K Anderson, I think, at isd2149.org. And then you're going to have to enter in your password. And your password is your capital Lakers and your 4-digit lunch code. Then when you're logged in to your Google, you have this little waffle up here, I like to call it. And I want you to make sure that you can go into your Gmail. This is where your emails come through. And then if you go hit that little waffle again, you are going to go into Classroom. This is very important, this part. When you are in Classroom, I want you to go up here and click the little plus mark to join a class. Then you're going to hit Join Class, and it's going to ask you for a code. So here it'll say, ask your teacher for the class code. And what you are going to put there, don't do what I'm doing now, just stay where that is. What you're going to do is you're going to put this code in there. So this H36TQPV. So when you hit join class, it's going to ask you to put a code in, and I want you to put this code in, and it will get you into my classroom, my Google Classroom that you're going to be logging into every single day. Okay, If you don't have enough time, you're going to want to pause this video and get that typed in. But then when you are in, you are going to have a class that looks like this. It's going to say Johns Rood Weekly Lessons. You're going to click on that, and you're going to see Stream Classwork People Grades. You're going to want to hit classwork every time that you come into your classroom every day. You're going to want to go to classwork. Don't worry about any of the other ones up there. And this is where you are going to see all of your assignments and get logged into my Google Meet. So what you're going to do, here's Tuesday, September 1st. This is the first day of school. This is what we're going to be doing. You click on that, and then down here, you click on it, September 1st. It's going to pull up a Google Doc, and that Google Doc tells you what we are doing all day, every day. Okay? So it says Mrs. Johns Rood's Google Meet. So for reading tomorrow, this is all the things that we're going through. And during that time, you're going to be logged in. So you can either log in like this and click on this, and then this Google Meet will come up. And when this comes up, you're going to have to hit join now, or you won't be in the meet. So make sure that you hit join now when you're coming into your Google Meets. If you want to log in a different way, I'll show you that. So when you go here and you go to Classroom, you're going to go into that Johns Rood Weekly Lessons. That's what class you're in. And right here where it says Meet link, you can also just click on that, but it's only going to work for my Meet. So when you're going into Mr. Gus's Meets or Mrs. Germanson for music, you're going to want to go to that Google Doc that I have. You're going to want to click on it. And then I will have the links listed there for you each day. So right here where it says Phi-Ed at 10:05, you're going to need to log into Mr. Gus's link because I'm not going to be teaching Phi-Ed. That's going to be a completely separate link. So in order to get into Mr. Gus's class, you are going to have to join a new class. So how you're going to do that is you're going to go up here, you're going to hit Classroom. You only should have one class, just my Johns Rood Weekly Lessons. But what you're going to do is you're going to join another class because you're joining Mr. Gus's class. So when you join that, you're going to be asked to put your class code here. The code for Mr. Gus's class is right here. This ZFJIOBC. So you're going to want to enter that code for Mr. Gus's class into here, and then you're going to have two classes here. So you're going to have mine, Mr. Gus's, and then you'll have Mrs. Germanson's, but she hasn't given me the code yet, so I will make sure to send your mom the code when I get that. So just another recap, I'm going to exit out of all of this and show you how I want you to log on each day. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to double click on Chrome. Clever should pop up for you. So right here is what should pop up for you. Automatically when you open up your Google Chrome. If not, then I'm just going to have you stick with Google. You're going to go up here. You're going to go to Classroom. You are going to click into My Classroom, Johns Rood Weekly Lessons. You're going to go up to Classwork. You're going to click on whatever day it is. So tomorrow I'm going to post another one. It's going to say Wednesday, September 2nd. And that's going to be a completely different doc because that's what we're going to be doing during that day. So we're going to click on that. We're going to click on this. And this is what we're doing throughout the day. You need to make sure that you are logging into each Google Meet. I will also be recording the meets in case you do miss one, but you will be getting phone calls if you miss any of the meets, so you need to make sure that you log on to the meets. So you can either click there, or remember, if you would rather just go into Classroom and click on the meet here, that works too. That's how you're going to see me. However, remember for Mr. Gus's and Mrs. Germanson's, theirs are going to be different. So if you have Mr. Gus's class here, he'll have a different meet link to go into. It's not going to be the same meet link every day because you're going to be switching teachers. Okay, so you need to make sure that all of this gets done during the day, and I go through this with you guys too, so you'll see on the meets that we'll go through this together. But I just wanted to make sure that you knew how to log into that. One more thing, when you are on Clever and you're in My Page, um, it is going to have all of these different links for you, so you don't have to type them in separately. So when you're taking like an AR test, you're just going to come to Clever, you click on AR, and it's going to bring you to the website, and you're going to need to log in. I gave your mom the AR and IXL login information, so she should have that at home with you. Again, on Clever, if I say, okay, we need to do some math IXL today, it's all going to be right here, and you're going to have to log in, and again, your mom has the login information that I sent home with her. I know it's a lot right away, but you know, we as teachers, it's new to us too. But I do want to let you know that this is going to be a lot more than the distance learning was in March through May, because you know we had 2 days to get our stuff ready to send out to kids, where we've had all summer to work on this kind of stuff. So you need to make sure that every single day you're logging in at 8:25 for my meet, and then logging into every other meet during the day. So this is going to be a full day of school at home. You know, when we were distance learning, you might have only had to spend a couple of hours on your work, but this is going to be a lot more work. So I want to make sure that you know you need to be logging on and being in the meets with us. I did send home a schedule with your mom too, the login times. So make sure to look at that and know which meets you need to be logging into and at what time. If you have any questions, please, please, please have mom reach out to me, and I will answer them the